Is it time for the New England Patriots to officially be worried about second-year quarterback Drake Maye? Now, you might be saying to yourself, what is this guy on? How is it already bust time for Drake Maye? These are the things that I'm hearing from Patriots fans after their loss against the Raiders to open up the season. And I think that we do need to discuss, is it time to panic about Drake Maye or not? Now, Maye's stat line against the Raiders was certainly nothing to write home about. He was 30 of 46 for roughly a 65% completion percentage, 287 passing yards, 9.6 yards on average, one touchdown, one interception. Almost put the ball on the ground a couple of times also, but was lucky to get away with that with an 80.6 overall passer rating. Maye on the ground also put up 4 attempts, 11 yards, 2.8 yards per carry for just under 300 total all-purpose yards. What people forget, though, is that going into halftime, Drake Maye's stat line was not bad at all. In fact, he was actually carving up the Raiders. He had a stat line of 15 of 20 for 150 yards with a 75 completion percentage and 1 touchdown. The biggest question when it comes to Drake Maye comes down to his accuracy, and I think that is the most concerning part for him, is that your biggest playmaker arguably is Demario Douglas, who's roughly 5'8", and it just feels like Drake Maye is constantly soaring the ball over guys' heads, and unless they're 6'3", 6'4", and they have this large catch radius and they can catch through traffic, then Drake Maye has issues consistently hitting them. The other problem for Drake Maye, and the biggest question about him heading into 2025, was his ability to take care of the football. It doesn't matter if you can go out there and throw for 500 yards and 5 touchdowns if you're also throwing 5 interceptions. Look at Jameis Winston. He's the ultimate gunslinger in the NFL, but he's not a starter because of his turnover problems. In 2024, Drake Maye had 10 interceptions and lost 6 fumbles. But what I do think Patriots fans do need to understand and remember is the fact that this is Drake Maye's first season where he's a full-time starter. This is also a brand new regime from top to bottom. Not only does he have a brand new offensive line with brand new weapons, not only does he have a new offensive coordinator, not only does this team have a new head coach and philosophy that it's being built around, but in the Josh McDaniels offense specifically, a lot more gets put on the quarterback than what Drake Maye had to deal with last year under Alex Van Pelt, where a lot of those duties were put on the center. Losing week 1 to the Raiders does not define the New England Patriots. It just shows that this team is going to have more hurdles than maybe some fans expected early on. In 2021, under rookie quarterback Mac Jones, the Patriots lost week 1. Bo Nix last year with the Denver Broncos lost his first 2 games. Look, don't get me wrong, there is certainly a lot that Drake Maye does have to prove to this fan base and to the entire National Football League, and that's going to start with him not turning the football over. But this is where I kick it off to you guys. Are you worried? Are you panicked about Drake Maye?